In this video, I'll demo the new Security Copilot Phishing Triage agent for you. This AI-powered agent can help you triage and classify user-submitted phishing alerts. The Phishing Triage agent supercharges analyst productivity, keeping your SOC focused. Let's begin by discussing how the Phishing Triage agent works. To find out which incidents the Phishing Triage agent, which is designed to autonomously handle incidents of user-reported phish submissions, have been handled from the queue, select Investigation and Response from the Defender homepage. Select Incidents and Alerts, and then select Incidents. Here, the Incidents Addressed by Agent card displays the number of incidents involving user-submitted phishing emails that were handled by the agent over the past 30 days. You can manage the agent from here, but we'll discuss that later in the demo. To demo the agent in action, select the Tags filter and enter Agent in the search field to use the Agent tag to filter for incidents it has handled. Select Agent and then select Apply to filter the results. We can learn about how the agent handled a specific incident by selecting one of the ones with the Agent tag. In the pop-out panel on the right, we can learn about the agent's reasoning in plain language. There's a lot of work the agent has done behind the scenes. It can run a full investigation workflow with many advanced analysis tools, including LLM-based semantic evaluation of text, metadata, images, and more, all without step-by-step human input or pre-coded instructions. If we scroll down, we'll find a card with a distinct, colorful outline, making it easy to spot. This displays the agent's verdict. Select See More for a natural language summary of the agent's analysis. In this case, it determined that the submission was a false positive and clearly explained why it didn't meet the criteria for a phishing attempt. Select View Agent Activity at the bottom of this card to open the Activities tab to further explore how the agent offers transparency into its decision-making. If we select the activity with the name Email Reported by User as Malware, a detailed activity graph will appear that maps out the steps the agent took to reach its conclusion. Each step in the agent's decision-making process is represented by a card. These cards outline the actions the agent performed and the outcomes of these actions. Each card in the graph is selectable. Selecting a card opens a pop-out window displaying the results of the agent's decision. Select See More to view the final verdict, which is also in natural language. If we scroll down, the Task Description section shows a plain text explanation of the specific task the agent completed. Below that section is the Details section. Here, the agent provides key investigation details, including duration, dates, tasks, and verdict. Further down is the Evidence section. This section includes the entity name, which references the user-submitted email related to the incidents. This level of transparency not only helps users understand the agent's reasoning and builds trust in its decisions, but it also lays the foundation for a stronger, long-term model of agent-human collaboration. Now we'll go back to the Incidents page to gain insight into how the agent learns from feedback. I'll select an incident that was classified as a true positive, indicating possible evidence of phishing. The right panel opens again, and I'll scroll down to the Agent card and select See More. This will, once again, explain in natural language why the agent classified the incident as malicious, outlining the evidence it analyzed and the conclusions it drew. The agent is intentionally cautious. When evidence is mixed, it defaults to classifying the alert as malicious. However, after reviewing its explanation, you may conclude that this incident is actually a false positive, drawing on specialized organizational knowledge, such as recognizing the sender as trusted. In situations like this, you can override the verdict by selecting Change Classification, and the agent will learn from your feedback, integrating that context to improve the accuracy of its future judgments. Selecting Change Classification will open a new panel titled Manage Alert. Under the Classification drop-down menu, select Not Malicious under False Positive to update the classification and mark it as such. Underneath is the Why Did You Change This Classification field, where you can add a brief explanation for your decision. For this example, I'll enter that it was sent from an email address known to be trusted. The agent will learn from this feedback and apply your input to improve future verdicts. From now on, every time your organization flags an email from this sender, the agent will know it's a trusted source. Be sure the checkbox stating Use this feedback to teach the agent is checked to ensure this is applied. By allowing you to provide feedback, the agent continuously sharpens its decision-making and adapts to the specific context of your organization. Select Save to complete this step, and close the window. Microsoft Defender's Security Copilot Phishing Triage agent alleviates the burden of reactive work and empowers you to focus on what's most important in your SOC. It also continuously evolves based on your feedback, adapting to your organization's needs. To learn more about Microsoft Security Copilot agents, visit aka.ms/Security Copilot Adoption Hub. Microsoft Security.